Hello, Falcon. So I know this was your welcome work, but I want to make sure that we are good with it before you continue on because it's kind of important for today. So we obviously can use Desmos. All right, desmos.com/scientific. That's going to be a big thing for this Pythagorean theorem that we're doing. That's what we're going into. But we also can remember what the square root is and things like that. So 1 squared. All that means, remember, from our exponent rules is 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1. This would be 2 times 2, which is 4. 3 times 3, which is 9. 4 times 4, 16. 5 squared, 25. 6 squared, 36. All that square means is the number times itself. And maybe you have realized it by now, but the answers are on this side in the radical. It's almost like I did that intentionally. Alrighty. So that is what you should have on the left side. Again, it's if you want to go back through to remind yourself, and put in, for every single one, the number and times itself, that is perfectly fine. It is your notes. You do you, boo. However, that is, again, the perfect squares. Now we're going to do the other side, which is our square roots. So a perfect square means all the sides are the same, right? That's literally the definition of a square. So the square root, this is called a radical. And when you see that, it means, as long as there's no extra number outside here, it means what number times itself, right, gives you 1. One number times itself gives you 4. 2 times itself gives you 9. 3. So literally you are going to write, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up through 20. All the way up through 20. So again, all I did was write all the numbers all the way up until 20. The last thing that we need to look at before we continue on to our actual notes is going to be this bottom part, which is rounding decimals. I know, our favorite thing. So when we round decimals, I'm going to write the number in here, and then I'll just kind of use that as I go. Since it's the same number, it makes it really easy. So that is my number. And this time it wants it to round us to the 10th. So is the 10th the 3, 4, 5, or 2? It's the 4. So this, and then I look at the 5. Would the 5 make the 4 round up or stay the same? It makes that 4 round up. So what I would do is I would take that 4 and I would change it to a 5. And then because we're talking about decimals, everything after that number would just go away. So this would be 3.5. Then if I do the same thing, here, I'm going to do this 4, 5, 2. This time it's the whole. And while you may not look at that and be like, there is no whole, Mrs. Sherman, I don't understand what's happening. The whole just means to the ones, to the nearest dollar amount. So that would be the 3, meaning we're looking at the 4. So does the 4 make the 3 round up or stay the same? Makes the 3 stay the same. So this is going to be 3. And then everything after that just goes away. All right, so try the last one and see what you get. To the 100th, that would be here. The 2 makes it stay the same, so you should get 3.45. Great job.